Hello and welcome to a new episode of the devlog of Runes of Aereal. So what have I been up to? It's basically I've added 3 extra mission types into the game. So we're increasing the number of mission types to be able to make it through a run through of the entire game. And one of the most important things that wasn't in there yet, I've added now. So there's now a possibility to obtain a rune. So one of the mission types I've got here is this rune mission type. And I've also added the healing mission type and the increase maximum health mission type. So this rune, I'm going to make this 9999 so I can show you here. This will grant me a rune, one of the 9 runes. This will heal a number of items, and this will increase the maximum health for a number of items. So let me just show you how it works. I'm going to abandon the journey and create a new one. So I can show you how it works. We're coming up to the map here, and I can click here, and then you see a rune. Your collection of runes is expanding. So you pick up the rune, you received a rune. This is the rune I'm receiving here. I can accept, and once I've accepted, I can also see the runes. So because in this menu here, I've added an extra option called runes, and this comes to a rune management. So you can see lightly grayed out here these runes that I can gather, and I've already gathered one single rune, of course. So this is one thing, and this rune management is one extra layout I've added here. And it's also inventory runes is one of the extra dictionaries I can do here. So my inventory management has been expanded to also allow runes, and you can of course only have 9 runes, and they are gathered throughout the game at random, and the game will pick one rune which is not in your inventory yet at random when you have the option to pick up a rune. So what we'll do here is I'll make a healing an option. And also what I'll do here in this character selection where we could set here to start the game, I've added value 40 instead of 50 to the health. So the maximum health is 50, and the health we're starting with is only 40. So I can start to test the healing mechanism, because if I also would add 50 as health, it would be at the maximum health, and if I go and test healing, it will not do anything. So that's why I started off with a health of 40 of 50. So now let's go with healing. And let's start the main menu here again, and we go to abandon the journey, yes, and we can choose this character. And now theoretically it should propose me to heal. Here you encountered Shaman, he heals you by 3, so let's see. And then you can see it increasing here on top. We've got healing, and we've got this little sound for healing, and then we go back, and then we've got healing again. So this is the healing mechanism. And I've got something very, very similar for increase maximum health. So let's show this one here. So let me test that. Abandon, yes, and then let's do that. And let's go and see what that says. Your higher maximum health, gain 2 more maximum health. Strengthen your maximum health, and you'll see that it goes from 50 to 52 here. So in practice, actually, this is the same layout. So let me just clear that here, and I've got a heal layout. And in this heal layout, you'll see I've copied in partially the HUD here with the current health and the maximum health. And actually there is a heal mode, and the heal mode can be heal mode health and heal mode maximum health. And depending on the action type, of course, I'm going to set the heal mode to health or maximum health. And depending on what it is, the back button here is going to increase that health or maximum health. And there's like a little timer mechanism here that goes and increases this health, and the animation for the health bar. It's going to increase every timer, and the heal timer here is set to received item. So this received item, which in one of the earlier videos you saw was integrated, because you can receive stuff in as a gift. For example, you can receive gold, or you can receive car, or whatever. I've reused this received item because right now we're receiving health, let's say, and depending on what it is, I'm going to set this heal timer to received items. So you can see here it's also having a temporary variable to make sure this loop works well, so we can do a heal timer on while the heal timer is still has a value in it that is larger than 0. It will keep on looping that heal timer and adding 1 to the temporary value to make that animation, basically. But the animation is basically totally separate of what we'll do here. So theoretically, you could start the animation and not wait for the animation to complete and just click the back button, and you'll still have your new health set to the received item. So you can see it here. We set the state value of SV health to the current SV health plus the received item. And of course, we're not going above the maximum health here. So that's what we're doing here. So these state values are state values that are persisted in a dictionary, and it's also saved to the disk when calling the save state data, of course. So this is how this basically works. So those two things have been added now in this rendition of the game. We're coming closer and closer to a working version. Stick with me. As always, please like, please subscribe. Hope you like it, and see you next time.